In my last video, I showed how the Air Force is currently stonewalling the task force slash arrow slash aim song slash whatever it is now. Well, that is just the most recent example of an ongoing pattern. The Air Force has been heavily involved, it is my opinion, in the phenomenon for a long, long time. They have been reverse engineering stuff, possibly working with the beings themselves, talking about all the Area 51 stuff, the breakaway civilization, as Richard Dolan likes to call it. Well, apparently this has been historical as well, of course, going all the way back to Roswell. But here is a really good example of that, where the Air Force had a piece of a flying saucer, of a UFO, and it was being sent somewhere, and it went mysteriously missing. So let's get into the story. This is Cosmic Road, where I discuss UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like, please subscribe, share on social media, and as I'm going through the story, please comment below and let me know what you think. There's also a new way to support the channel by becoming a member. There's 2 tiers. The tier 2 gets exclusive videos. You can also leave a tip in the tip jar below to support the channel so that I can make better quality videos. So here goes. This is a document that I'm going to read from the Bolling Air Force Base from 1958. It's very difficult to read, so bear with me. Unidentified flying, this is the subject. Unidentified flying object reported seen at Crownsville State Hospital, Crownsville, Maryland, 13 November 1957. To the Commander, Air Force Air Technical Intelligence Center, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And of course, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base comes up a lot in talking about this subject, because it looks like multiple UFOs, as part of the crash retrieval process, was taken there, possibly stored there, possibly with remains of some beings, and possibly some work was and maybe even still carried on to this day there. Area 51 type stuff, but who knows? Wright-Patterson has a long history as part of the Air Force's involvement with the phenomenon. So here we go. So they have a specimen from this ship, right? And I don't know quite what the nature of the specimen is. I'm assuming that's a piece of the UFO, some technology. But who knows? References made to the latter. This office, file and subject as above, dated 12 December 1957, to Commander Air Defense Command, blah, 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 blah. Okay. For your information, on 13 November 1957, this office received the specimen in question from the 109th Counterintelligence Corps Group, Fort George Meade, Maryland, and on the following day, it was turned over to the Technical Information and Intelligence Division, Directorate of Operations Headquarters, Air Research and Development Command, then at Baltimore, Maryland. On 24 March 1958, Lieutenant Colonel Boris Norsky, I could be misreading that, Headquarters, Andrew Air Force Base, advised that on 18 November 1957, his office forwarded the specimen in question to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. However, according to Colonel Norsky, this specimen disappeared while en route. And here's another critical part of this. No further action is contemplated by the office in this matter. I love that. Yeah, so we lost part of a UFO, but we're not going to look into it. It happens, And who knows what the specimen is? I mean, could that actually be biological? Are we talking about a body of a being? What precisely are we talking about here? But yeah, it is very telling that they don't even look into it. Yeah, we lost a piece of a UFO. That's a Tuesday. What you gonna do? So what happened to this thing? I would suspect that it wound up at Area 51. Why the charade? Why even go through this process? Why not? I guess their crash retrieval team didn't get out fast enough to get the the UFO and whatever they wanted from it and take it back to Area 51 or wherever it was bound to. So somebody else got it. Apparently, some sort of counterintelligence group or something like that. Let me look through here. Yeah, the 109th Counterintelligence Corps Group at Fort George Meade, Maryland. So yeah, so some other group got this stuff, and it was being transported. And so the Area 51 guys or whoever it is, the control group, had to seize it. And it wasn't like the plane crashed or anything, or anybody was killed doing it. So it was obviously an inside job. They just went and took it and bullied whoever it was into silence, not to talk about it. And obviously there was no pressure to look into the matter afterward. So were they compelled to not look into it, or was it just kind of understood? I don't know. I would love to know the answers to those questions. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But I present this case to you just as one example of the Air Force's involvement and interference in the UFO issue. What exactly are they hiding? What is going on with the Air Force? I know what I think. But let me know what you think. And as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. That'd be super awesome. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and smash that bell to be notified of future videos. That'd be great. And there's a super thanks feature below where you can support the channel by leaving a tip. You can also become a member of the channel. There's 2 different tiers. Tier 2 gets exclusive videos, so look into that. I'm trying to build up this channel and get a bigger budget for it so I can spend more time delivering you the good quality videos that you deserve. There's also social media links below. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and it would be super helpful if you would share these videos when they drop on social media. Until next time, this is Jack from Cosmic Road.